What's up, guys? Today I want to share with y'all 3 things that will save you time and gold if you start these early in your Lost Ark adventure on the NA and EU release. Let's get started. The first thing that I want to talk about is life skilling / harvesting. If you take a look here, I have 10,500 work points, and it also tells you that every 10 minutes you recover 30 points. The reason why you want to be life skilling as often as possible is because different things take away different points. So let's say, for instance, if I catch, one reel of fishing, that may be 60 points. Mining a rock 2 times, maybe 80 points in total. Harvesting one tree down to, chopping it all the way down may take 100 points. Different things are going to take different points. So trying to focus in on certain life skilling tasks, or just doing all the life skilling that you see while you're running around questing, is actually going to drain this bar relatively quickly, and doing that will help you in the long run, because once you get your estate or your stronghold, you'll be able to do a couple different things. One of them is going to be crafting. With crafting, you'll be able to get different things like potions, other battle items, and it'll also allow you to get these crystals, which will enable you to upgrade your gear at a later time in tier 3. These crystals being probably the best crystals that you can get in tier 3, because those will take you from level 12, 13, 14, 15 and onward, and you're going to need a lot of these crystals. So when you're going through and you say, well, I don't have that much time, or which one should I really focus on the most, in my opinion, the 2 most important life skilling options that you could get are fishing and herbalism, but more so the herbalism side for these flowers right here. The bombs, you can get herbalism as well, because they'll give you mushrooms. But in my opinion, the flowers, these flowers in particular, are very, very, very important. Right now on the Russian server, they actually cost the most, because nobody wants to go out for hours on end just to get these little flowers when we're always getting these flowers. Which is kind of funny, because the most common one is actually the most expensive one, because you need so much. So being able to get a huge stockpile early on, I really think will be able to help you out in the long run, because you won't have to buy your potions. So for instance, if I craft 3 of these potions, it costs me 29 gold. If I buy these potions right now, 1 potion will cost me 43 gold on the Russian market. And so you can already see the difference of how much gold you're going to save over time if you just go out and harvest while you're leveling. Also, fishing, I say, because these pearls right here are going to be huge. You always need these pearls. In my opinion, this is if I took that common flower and how important that one is, I would also do the same thing for these pearls. I can never get enough of these pearls, and I think that these are like the prime time resource per se that I could get out of life skilling. Also, another thing that you want to take part of, the second thing, is going to be actually be leveling up your estate. If you look here, you can actually develop your land. I've done a lot of development, but I'm sure there's plenty of things that I haven't done. But if you look at the things that I have done, one of the things is expanding expedition storage. This right here actually is super huge, because it enables you to have more space in your shared warehouse. So I may have, these cards on this character, and only this character can get them. But if I put these cards over here, now anybody can have access to it. And to me, that's really important, because you can always store your potions there. You can store your chaos shards there, so that way you can use your ultimate ability. You can store bombs there. You can store a lot of things. Another reason why is because right here, you can see this training zone. This training zone actually helps you level very quickly. Once you get to level 50, going to 50 to 51, 51 to 52, and so on, takes a very, very long time. However, if you have your estate or your stronghold established, you can actually just put somebody in the training zone, and let's just say I want to end the test. Upon ending this test, or this workout, I can get 31 million EXP. So he's currently level 51, and then bam, now he's like 52. All I got to do is hit start training again, and now he's sitting there training. Boom, easy. Don't have to worry about that. I can actually take it from 50 to 60 if my estate or my stronghold was more developed and higher level. However, I don't constantly craft things every day. I'm not constantly sending out people on these voyages, and that's something that you want to be doing as often as possible. Another reason why is because with life skilling, let's say you don't want to go out into the world and life skill, but you still want to try to get some things for yourself. You can actually harvest off of your land, and you can actually create or craft different battle items based off of the materials that you harvested from your land. So for instance, if I wanted to create these potions, I'd have to get these materials. However, these are different from what these are. So these are items that I got from out in the world, which would let me be able to create potions for anybody, so I could sell them at any time on the market, or I could give them to people in my group, whatever. However, with these ones in specific, because these use your estate resources, it can only be shared with your own people, with your own characters. So on this, whenever you get this from the let me just show you. So whenever I craft this, I accelerate. So I got this. I get this right here. It's account bound, which means I can put this in here, okay? But the issue is that, I don't know why I exited that. The thing is that once you claim the potions, those potions are stuck to that character. So now I cannot trade it. So you want to be careful on that. But those are a couple of reasons why I believe that leveling up your estate is going to be super important, and it will save you so much gold and so much time in the long run. The last thing that I want to talk about is leveling up your ships. This is something I did not do on Russia. I kind of wish I did, but I really didn't want to because I'd have to do it twice over, and that's a lot of work. The first thing that I want to talk about ships is like leveling up the actual ship itself, so you can get ship parts here. You can see that you will need harvested resources from the world to get these. Now, of course, you could buy them off the auction house if you just want to go that route. I personally, I'd rather just get it myself so I can save myself gold and have more gold for the long run, but that's just me. So you can get your ship parts here. This is located, I'm looking at the one in Vern. It's over here, Vern Castle. And then if you scroll in, I'm over here by this manufacturer. She's going to be able to give me these ship parts. Now, one person that you'll see kind of a couple times in your estate or in your stronghold is going to be random merchants. The higher that you level up your stronghold and the more development your stronghold gets, the more merchants will come in, and they'll also come in with more materials or more things for you to trade. Some of those things are going to be designs for your ship, so that way you can actually level up the ship and make it better or faster or whatever. They'll also potentially sometimes have sailors for you. So if you look here, certain sailors can only be on certain ships. So like this Jin fella, he's not going to be on this icebreaker, so I can't even put Greta on there. But because I'm using the Fujin boat, he can actually access this. So you're going to have different sailors for different boats. That also comes in part with, let's say for instance you want a specific boat, like let's say the Astray. You're going to need certain sailors. You're going to have to do certain Una or Epona journal quests. You're going to have to do all these different things in order to unlock that ship. So unlocking, your estate's going to help you with this as well. And then the last thing I wanted to show y'all was this right here. These are the designs that I was talking about. You can sometimes get them from the merchants that visit your estate, or here he is, cool. Okay, or you can come here and get the designs from the merchant ship outside of major harbors. Sometimes they're gone for a little bit, but you see in a minute and some change, dude's gonna go away. However, there's also another guy over here. You talk to this dude, you can get your construction timber right here, and then you can also get upgrading materials, and I believe this is per character, not per account. So as long as you have the pirate coins, you can always be buying those per character and then just funnel them in to one person or onto your main or however you want to do it. But these are 3 things that I really believe will help you in the long term, whether it be saving you time so that way you don't start, oh hey, we're in tier 3 and now I'm going to start leveling up my estate. You could have done that in tier 1. It also helps you stockpile a bunch of resources so that way when you get to tier 3 and you say, oh hey, I can craft this and now I can determine what the price is on the market and I can make more gold, or I have all this material and I can power level all my characters up if I get really lucky with successful upgrades on my taps. Those are the 3 things that I wanted to share with y'all today that I really think will help you out and just save you time and gold in the long run when it comes to the NAEU version of Lost Ark's release. I'll be streaming this game a lot once the NA version releases at twitch.tv/Tuglow. If you have any questions, please feel free to stop by and ask there, or you can hit me up in the YouTube comment section or on my Discord server where I'm there all the time. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if you have any more tips, please leave them down in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.